Most flat earthers don't actually use different maps. They all use the same map, just reskinned. It's the Gleason's Map. Then we have Flat Earth Dave's app, which uses the Gleason's Map, just with a fresh skin. There's an app called Flativerse that I haven't gotten into. And even the Google Play Store has an app like this, literally called Flat Earth. They all depict the same basic layout. So instead of arguing online, let's see if this map actually works in reality. What we're doing is picking two locations that line up pretty much perfectly north to south. We have Ushuaia, Argentina down here. And way up here in Canada, we have Edmundston. So as you can see here, why we picked these two towns. This is 68.305 degrees west. This is 68.326 degrees west. So they are almost exactly straight north and south of each other. Now I chose this town, Edmundston, for a very specific reason. From pretty much anywhere in the majority of Canada that's populated, or any of the continental United States as well as Alaska, you can drive here on a highway almost the entire time. Now, I could have gone with one of these cities up here, but you have to fly into these ones or fly in or take a boat to these. So this one, where you could get there by taking the Canadian 2 highway, makes the most sense. So now in Photoshop, we've got the Gleason's Map open. What we're going to do is drop a pin where Ushuaia is, right here, and then drop one where Edmundston is, up here. Now, according to the Gleason's Map, and Flat Earth Dave uses this reskinned, all of the Flat Earth apps use this just with a reskin. This is the path of the sun, this red line, exactly on December 21st. And as you can see, Edmundston is closer to this circle than Ushuaia almost the entire time. Now let's get some real data. So what we've got here is Ushuaia. This is December, down on December 21st. We have sunrise in Ushuaia is at 4:51. Sunset is at 10:11 p.m. Now, if we come here, we can plug in the date, the time, this is sunrise, and the location. Hit this and get the exact ground position of the sun at that date and time. And all we have to do is change this to 10:11 p.m. and we get exact ground position of sunset. Now I put those on the map here as close as I could get it, kind of just eyeballing it, but using these lines, like this is 60 degrees and this is 165 here. And these are really close to where sunrise for Ushuaia and sunset, the sun's ground position is. Now here we can see Edmundston, get that location, go over to December, go down to the 21st. We have sunrise at 8:17, sunset at 4:45 p.m. their time. Now I'm not going to bore you with finding those, but essentially here's where the sun rises for Edmundston and sets, the ground position of the sun that day. Edmundston gets about 5 hours less direct daylight, eyes on the sun, than Ushuaia does. Now here's the weird thing. Let's plot the lines. So Ushuaia sees the sunrise when it is at this ground position. The sunlight is shining past all of this land and reaching there, but it's not touching Edmundston at all. Edmundston only sees the sun when it finally reaches their ground position of here. That doesn't make any sense, really. So this is a glaring problem for the Gleason's Map, or Flat Earth Dave's app, or Flativerse app, or any other Flat Earth app or map that's been presented. Now here is something that I find extremely interesting. We're gonna turn off Edmundston here. So we've got Ushuaia, right? Now, Ushuaia, when they see the sunrise, they can take out a compass, they can put it to aim north, south, east, and west, and they can watch the sunrise south of east, pretty far south of east. So when the sun is here, the ground position is here off of Madagascar, these people have to physically look this direction. And it sets with them looking this direction, although the sun's ground position is here by Australia and Fiji. Now we can do the same thing with Edmundston. When they see the sun rise, they are actually looking this direction. Yet the sun's ground position is here. And same with setting. The sun's ground position's there, they're looking this direction. Now, this isn't advanced physics, this isn't relying on NASA for anything. This is literally just a map and two cities, and plotting where the sun exists in reality. Now, the Gleason's map and pretty much every flat Earth app or map ever presented. Now, the Gleason's map and every flat Earth app that builds off of the Gleason's map fails the second you actually test it with reality. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk on how flat Earth maps collapse under basically any critical thinking at all. Test the claim yourself, it's relatively easy.